We'll just go live. We don't need the introduction. I'm kind of behind on these requests anyway. So email situation has been taken care of. For those of you trying to email me at Asshole Consulting, it was a server issue. Dear Cappy, Sonara, I'm 28 years old, no kids, not married, living in the United States, but you're in a particular state. To this, I went through college, debt-free, and graduated with a degree in human resources management. Oh, no, you work with the Karens. And a minor in applied computing in 2018. That's an interesting combination. Now, with all the above said, I was working for a large company as a recruiter the past 2 years. I recently got severance from my employer. Now here's where I'm trying not to identify them too much. Now here's where things get interesting. On my way out, I signed with them as a third-party recruiter. Whomever they hire that I submit to them, I get the following if they make below. Oh, okay, I see. All right, so they gave you a contract. That's not bad. I mean, they probably laid people. It wasn't even you, I bet. Probably the great and merciful Corona Chan. May she bless us all. So they didn't just throw you out on your ass, but now you're a hired gun. You're an independent contractor. Welcome to the 1099 superior race, son. The following. Wow. Okay. All right, so you get some incentives. They just signed a candidate I submitted for with a very nice commission, with Uncle Sam taking 30 to 40%. Right. This will give me a year's worth of e-funding in my savings and all the rent paid for a year. You have a modest car and all right. Other positive corkscrews. I'm transitioning from a career in HR to software development. For I moved from my prior city to the one I am now with my mentor as a software engineer. Hang on. Hold on. I'm not saying don't do it. You got paid a pretty big chunk of money for just being a headhunter. All right. Now, sometimes you are in your right calling. We may make fun of recruiters. We may make fun of HR, but there's no doubt that some of them make a lot of money, and maybe you're just a good recruiter. If you're knocking down commissions like that, where you have living income for an entire year with one commission, hold on. Don't give up your daytime job. My ETA goal to transition into a junior and mid developer would be 11 months of coding. Ooh, that's going to be fast. I mean, junior, maybe. I don't know how you're going to get a mid development role. Now, however, we'll have two options in terms of in the meantime for jobs. One is a workforce recruitment program where I am offered contract positions, work remote, and the average contract is 22 to 26 an hour. Okay, go be a contract. Okay, don't give up your contracting agreement. Okay, don't give up your hired gun third party. I throw some time into that is what I do. Work for your contract. I'm offered contract positions, work remote, and the average contract is $20 to $26 an hour. I can have low between contracts if I choose, or I'm estimating to make 40 to 50 grand off of this. I'm able to have benefits whenever on a contract. Okay. A HR generalist position with a large company where the salary is 48 guaranteed plus benefits. I do not know if they do tuition reimbursement at the moment. However, with the transition out, I'd be against that because if you're going to be doing W-2, you're going to have to commit to that kind of full time. And you're looking to transition out. You don't want to go work in actual HR. I like your contract stuff. You could scale that down. Say you're having a hard time learning Ruby as a programming language. And you just need some time off. Well, you got the money, you saved it up. I would also still be throwing some time into that recruiting independent contract gig where you're making those commissions. So I wouldn't do that. Not this HR generalist one. With all the above, I would grow the new recruiting headhunting business slowly, for I already have a top player in the market signed. I have a niche, and I also know the players like to grow slowly. Code. Okay. Yeah, don't give up your independent contract gig. I'd serve people their heads up on a silver platter if I was getting paid that much. But it's all right if you go make your $25 an hour as a contractor or like working for the contract positions. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Just, make sure you're not, it's 20 hours a week, then 40 hours a week later. Like, well, look, hang on. To end of what would you do in this scenario in terms of jobs? Additionally, I'm pretty hard on myself for where I am in terms of goals in life. Even though 70,000 a year would put me in the top 15% for my age. Final comment, read a good majority of your books and thank you for bettering the lives of men and doing good for society. It doesn't just benefit men, it benefits women too who read it. P.S. Watch Cowboy Bebop because you have a figure from them in one of your videos. Fuck Julia. What's wrong with Julia? What's wrong with her? Okay. What I would do is I'd stick with your headhunting contract business you have with your previous employer. All right. You keep milking that. That's a lot of money. 2, nothing wrong with you working contract work. Nothing wrong with that. The HR generalist, you want to get out of that, man. Don't do that. And not for 48 grand. Not for 48 grand. I don't care if they got tuition reimbursement or that. You could find an accredited programming program, major, online accredited for pretty affordable. Human income. Yeah, and you got a good cash position. You want to escape HR. You want to get out of that. Get out of it. You don't have to be there anymore. Just do some not high-end work. Just go be a contractor, make your money. Yeah, no, I've just, work your contract and go. Man, if you could close 5 of those contracts you had with your previous employer who you're now hire gunning it for, if you close 5 of those, you're making over 6 figs, bro. So there you go. All right, that's it. Oh, that's not it. There's someone gave me money. Dude, you should just become an internet podcasting person like me. That's oh fuck I got here. I don't know. Greatest joke of my life. I don't know how to get it. James G for $2. Thoughts on Toyota and Lexus cars seem to last. Well, that's because of the same company. Toyota and Honda. Japanese engineering in general. But very reliable, very good. I've had Honda motorcycles. I had a Suzuki motorcycle. I had a Kawasaki. Good engineering. No problems with the engines. Nothing. And that engineering quality goes on to the cars. Now, Honda seems to be the most reliable, but Toyota, I think the Toyota Camry is the most popular and reliable car in America. I have a colleague who works at a Toyota Lexus, and he's like, no, we just do things right. Like, I got a car that got recalled and he says, oh, did you take it to GMC? I'm like, yeah. He's like, how'd that go for you? I'm like, yeah, you're right. This is a little, he's like, yeah, a little higher quality. I'm like, yep. They're pricier though, because they're better cars. That's now I go by the crap cars because generally cars have gotten better. I drive them into the ground. If you want to know how Cappy buys cars, and you should, because cars are the 3rd most expensive things you will spend your money on over the course of your life, behind housing and tuition now. You definitely want to learn how to buy cheap cars. Guy Savelli for $3. Super sticker. Can't see what the super sticker is, but hopefully all you guys can. Thank you. And that's it. All right. Questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. Get the book of numbers, analyzing the ROI of the pursuit of women. There's no career advice in here. This is just, I take this back, gentlemen. The number one thing you're going to spend most of your money on is chasing women, but that'll come in the form of a house and fancy cars and college degrees. It all is for the women, okay? Maybe you might want to go get your return out of it. Take a look at this. It's available, paperback, Kindle, and soon to be audio. All right, see you guys later. Toodles.